And one thing, whether the leg action is good or bad, there's an easy way to
Tell.
figure it out. Yeah. If your instep of the trail foot leaves the ground, that means you are still moving the hip backward too much.
Okay.
So look at this. If I go this way here, the hip is moving backward as I turn. You see my instep is leaving the ground. You are lifting the toes here.
Okay.
If you have a good push with the, almost like lifting the heel, when you try to push, then the force is acting on the ball of the foot.
Okay.
With this, if you push, then naturally the hip goes up here.
Shoots up, and then this kind of stays centered.
Yeah. So try to use this part here, using the ball of the foot, push the ground, with that bring the hip up and then turn. Yes, yes.
I see what you're saying. I'd want to go to the heel. Okay.
So and then make it more rhythmic. So you come back and then push, 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 push. So oftentimes when the instep is leaving the ground, then instructors put a wedge on the outside here.
Oh, okay.
Try to limit that. That's no use, because as long as you try to move the hip backward, it always comes back.
That makes sense.
So in order to solve this problem, your hip is moving more this way here, up and slightly backward in the diagonal direction here,
Yeah.
instead of going flat here.
Okay.
If you have intention of moving this slightly upward here, then you will be able to use the ball of the foot to push the ground.
Okay.
In that process, so let's do this. So let's have a little bit of a trigger motion before that.
Yeah.
When your body goes slightly this way here, you can put the knee in.
Okay.
From there, as you start the backswing, the first motion is shifting
Shifting. Okay.
to the right.
Like I get my belt buckle more this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from here, shift it to the right and then push the leg and then go here.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Like that.
So the first motion should be shifting of the pelvis slightly. Then you will create the body posture where pushing the ground with the right leg is a lot easier.
Because there's weight over it. Okay. But this cannot move. Correct.
So the head stays the same.
Okay.
So somebody's holding your hairs here. The head cannot move.
Shift like that.
That's a bit too much, but so certainly go this way here. And then as the first motion is shifting the pelvis slightly to the right side, then eventually this will be more upright here. From here you push, and then you can slightly coming back here. It's not a problem.
Okay.
But from the beginning, if you're going this way here,
There's nothing.
you are not allowing the hip to go away.
Makes total sense.
So again, always the first motion is shift.
Okay.
Shift slightly, then you can easily push.
Push.
Yeah.
So it'd be shift, then push.
And then when you have a good push down and laterally outward, then the downward force causes an upward ground reaction force.
Okay.
This ground reaction force will move the hip up. Now, if you push the ground laterally,
Like this way?
no. You're pushing, using the foot,
Oh.
you're pushing that way.
Oh, I see. That would push
Then-
it that way.
The ground reaction force actually acts this way here.
Okay.
Even if you have initial shift away here, when you push the ground that way, this force will slow down this motion and eventually
Oh.
slow this down, and eventually your body is going slightly this way here. This is recentering motion here.
Okay.
So what happens is when you use the lateral force well, when you push the ground that way, even if you have initial shift motion here, but once you start pushing that way, that will slow down this motion and eventually reverse the direction here. So you don't have to worry about going too far out this way here.
Oh, interesting.
So with that, image this triangular space here. Your head is not moving that much, but stance is wider here. You have more room for pelvis motion. Within that space, you can easily move the pelvis like this.
Okay.
unless you move the pelvis, there's no way to interact with the ground well here.
Okay.
Because in order to interact with ground, you have to use the legs. But then the pelvis position is really important.
Okay.
When the pelvis is shifted to the right, knees bent, so it's easy to push here. When the pelvis is slightly moving this way, now this knee is bent,
same push
it's
off
easy to push. So push, 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 push,
Okay.
push.
So it'd be shift, push, then shift, push, like that?
Just to try to, in your imaging, just to try to move the pelvis left to right. All you need is moving the pelvis left to right. So for the moment, don't worry about the golf swing.
Okay.
So try to have more symmetric motion here. Okay? So just turn this way, keep turning, keep turning. Yeah, you have bias on this side here.
I do.
Your pelvis is moving more this way, but not this way here.
Really? Okay.
So again, forget about the golf swing.
Okay.
For the moment,
Symmetric.
it's okay to move the pelvis a lot. Okay?
Okay.
So to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left.
And you're shifting that pelvis with your feet?
You have to use the legs, knee extension. Extension here and then push.
Okay.
Knee extension, push.
Would the pushing off the left leg the first shift that pelvis to the right? Or
So-
do I just naturally
So
shift
let's put this way here.
that? Okay.
The force causes acceleration. It's Newton's second law.
Okay.
In other words, if you are generating good and reasonable amount of force using the ground, then your body has to move.
Okay.
So we can go the opposite way. If you have the intention of moving the body laterally, that means that you will automatically use the ground well.
Okay.
Okay. So instead of focusing on the force, let's focus on the motion.
The motion. Okay.
So if you have lateral motion here, just lateral motion. So let's start with the really simple motion here. In golf swing, surprisingly, the most fundamental motion is the shift.
Okay.
Shift, then rotation.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a swing rope here. Hold it in front of your chest here, lean slightly here.
Okay.
And this time your goal is to move the end of the rope laterally.
Okay.
It's not turning this way, okay? So try to just shift the body as much as possible and then generate this motion here. So your body motion is well matched with the rope motion here. Then the rope shows really simple pendulum motion here.
Okay.
So see if you can do this.
Does it matter which hand's on top?
Just to hold these and then lean forward here.
Okay.
And from there, your goal is to just move the end of the rope laterally. You see,
Oh,
you already turned with the upper body instead of shifting.
Not the, okay.
In order to promote this motion, more than anything, you have to shift the body. So,
Like this.
yeah, yes. Shift,
Ooh, okay.
shift. And then if you match the body motion and the rope motion, then it does not roll like this. Okay?
Okay.
So wait until this is completed and then start. So you have to control the timing here, but
Okay.
easy. Oh, it's too much.
Too much upper body?
Yeah, your body already went too much. So from here, try to move the pelvis more than anything, not turning the shoulders intentionally.
This.
No. So put even the arms against the body here.
Okay.
Like this.
Okay.
Simple. Still, the end motion should be easy. So it doesn't have to be really rigorous motion. Just a simple motion, small magnitude here. Try to extend the knee this side, extend the knee this side,
Oh, okay.
extend, so you can maintain this motion. Swing. So it's too quick.
Too quick? Okay.
Swing. This has its inertia, and there is a inertial characteristic here. So respect that, and then you will move this nicely, back and forth, left and right. Swing, as quiet as possible. Swing. Now your body is shifting a lot better. So in this motion, you don't have to intentionally turn your shoulders, but mainly shift the body right, left, right. And then here, one thing. When you are shifting this way, for example, so when you're shifting this way, there's no reason to keep it this way here. Just relax and then extend. Relax and extend instead of as if you don't want to go too far. Relax, relax. And even you don't have to lift the heels like that. Simply. So it's not intentional lift here, but if your body shifts here, naturally the heel is lifted here.
Okay.
Now your shift motion is a lot better.
Okay.
So in this motion, you are mainly promoting this motion rather than turning here.
And that's strictly
But
lateral.
remember, initially when you try to do this,
I
the
went
first
straight
motion
that
was
way.
turning that way.
Yeah.
So shift here, and then when we shift, the right knee is slightly bent, so that it's easy to push the ground by extending the knee. When you push the ground, then you're introducing the turn motion here.
Okay.
So turn motion is really coming from the leg action here.
Okay.
So this is called the shift turn rhythm. Shift first and then turn, shift and turn, shift and turn, shift and turn.
Okay.
So with that, just use body. Now your arms down here, and then try to shift first. Shift. Wait. Just a shift, and then turn. Shift, turn, shift, turn, shift, turn. Still your upper body is taking over.
It is.
You just try to turn too early. Relax the upper body. Do not intentionally lift this.
Okay.
So shift this.
Shift.
When you shift, initially shifting, the knees is slightly bent here.
Okay.
Shift, just the shift and then knees bent. Now as you push and then turn here, then you're going here.
Then shift.
And then shift here and then kick and turn. Shift, kick and turn. Shift, kick, kick. still you're doing this here. Instead, look at this. Throw.
I feel the upper body wanted to take over. Okay.
So when you're going this way here, try to use this side as if you're throwing the right arm this way.
And then
when you shift it this way, and then throw this arm that way.
That way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Throw outward, throw outward, throw outward. Yes. And in doing that, still, you see in the backswing, you're pushing like this.
Oh, through the ball? Okay. When it needs to be like
so more using the ball of the foot for the moment. Okay. As you repeat, throw. Relax in the throw. As you throw, when you have an active interaction with the ground, it's typically coming from the ball of the foot.
Okay.
And then here, relax here. And then have the feel of inertia here. So when you throw, then the arms wants to go this way here. With that, you have a wind up here instead of stopping here.
Oh, okay.
Throw and wind up, throw, wind up, throw, wind up, throw, wind up, instead of.
Okay.
That means you're using the upper body to drive that. Yeah.
Okay. So it would almost be like throwing like a medicine ball or something. Okay.
Both ways. You're throwing both ways.
Throw.
And then now, when you throw, although we're throwing laterally here, for the legs, have the image of going up here. By pushing the ground, you are throwing here. By pushing the ground, the throw.
So when I throw left, I'm pushing left to throw it?
Push so that bring the hip up, push and throw here. So this motion is not turning like this, but rather kick and throw, stand on the lead leg here.
Throw. Like that? Is that more vertical?
Yeah, but it's a bit too abrupt.
It is, okay.
The motion should be continuous here. So throw, smooth motion here. Smooth, continuous motion instead of,
That's typical. When you're unsure, just go as hard as possible.
so one, the motion should be continuous.
Okay.
As smooth as possible. The knee is extending too quick.
It is, okay.
You have to gradually push. Your goal is to really continuously push the ground rather than quickly extending the knee like this.
Okay. Like as much like time under pressure as possible to the ground?
Gradually push, continuously push all the way rather than.
Okay.
Have the image of building the climax at the top here. Climax here and then throw. Build the climax here and then throw. Build the climax and throw. But for that, this right leg action, and then you should not allow the pelvis to go this way. If you're going this way here, it's hard to use the right leg. So try to stand. For the moment, let's exaggerate a little bit here. So let's go enough. Let's widen your stance. For your height, your stance is a bit too narrow. Okay, about that. Shift enough to the right, and then kick and stand on the right side. Really stand on the right side here.
Okay.
But upper body shows the what is it?
Reverse pivot.
Reverse pivot. But you should have you stand on the right side. Okay, and then you can tap the left foot here when you have enough weight support from the right side here.
Okay.
So don't be afraid of shifting. Still is kind of flexed here. You have good leg muscles, but you are not utilizing the leg muscles.
Okay.
So this is one problem. In golf, sometimes you train too much, but in the swing, you are not using the muscles.
Okay.
So here, instead of going to this squat position here, just to keep push, kick, push, push. It's not snapping motion like this. Push all the way, push, push all the way. But the bottom line is don't allow the hip going backward too much. Try to support. So again, let's go to this one here.
Okay.
If you turn, you keep turning. Still the hip is going backward too much. I think it's because of you go to a slight this position. Head goes this way, so your face is pointing that way. Using the peripheral vision over the shoulder, you are gazing the ball. If you try to gaze the ball directly here,
Yeah.
then this goes usually backward here.
Oh.
But
You have to look at it from the peripheral.
so as the body rotates, your head also rotates with that. Then it's easier to go to this reverse pivot posture here.
Okay.
And in this position, try to move the pelvis as much as possible this way here,
So like this moving over to here.
as if you are falling this way here.
Okay. So it'd be like that.
Yeah, when you have still the pelvis is sticking out.
Oh, that is? So it'd be like here?
So when you completely straighten this side here, and then have the feel of reverse pivot, then almost you are dropping this way here.
Okay.
Have that posture here,
Okay.
almost dropping this way. So when you drop, actually, when you drop this way, naturally the knee is bent, then it's easy to kick.
Okay.
So what happens is, in the backswing, initially shift this way here, and then as you kick, and then this is coming up here. With this, you are creating this reverse pivot posture. Then if you drop the body slightly, left knee is bent, so it's easy to kick the ground.
Push off it. Okay. And where's mine? Can you show me what mine looks like real quick?
You're still here.
It's still there.
Still,
Oh, okay.
pelvis is slightly sticking out this way.
So I gotta
That's
get
why
this
you.
hip over there, don't
So
I?
this is moving backward too much.
Okay.
So actually, try not to turn at all.
Not with my upper body?
No, the pelvis.
Okay.
So just to have the image of shifting laterally without turning. And then here, when you support your body with the right leg, push the ground with the right leg, extend the knee, then it will turn slightly.
Okay.
It will give you best combination of rotation and the lateral tilt.
Okay.
So the bottom line is you have to keep the hip, right hip high, left hip low. You have to generate this good lateral tilt.
Okay.
So that means you have to stand tall. Yeah,
Just like that.
yeah. You're going this way here. Now you're here. This is a lot better posture here.
That is okay.
Yeah.
Strictly just try not to turn.
For you, it may feel like you're shifting like hell.
Yeah, it just feels like this. You know, I'm trying to keep pretty much my belt buckle looking at you.
So when you, this is a more static posture here when you go to this position. But if you have continuous motion,
Okay.
if you just shift without turning, that's a good shift motion here.
Oh, that is? Okay.
Yeah. And then you can add more actively the turn motion here.
Oh, so then the turn
Yes,
will open that.
Yeah.
So I just don't have to shift.
No, so always initial motion is shift.
Okay.
For your pelvis, you're just shifting. But with the shift here, when you push the ground,
That will
it
turn.
automatically gives this turn motion here.
Okay.
So again, shift.
So just
Initially just a shift. As you shift back and forth, then as you kick the ground, try to add turn.